Mama, burnout isn't a surprise. It's the math of reactive survival. We need to understand that when duty, guilt, fear, and crippling exhaustion creep into our daily lives, burnout is not only close by, it is almost a certainty. Yet every single one of us knows a mother falling ill, whether from burnout or another condition, is a catastrophic event. It is a crisis that not only for her as an individual woman and mother, but for her entire family and team. Without us mothers, entire families and teams fall apart. Studies show that when a female executive has to step down due to an illness like burnout, it costs a company between 150,000 and 250,000 Swiss francs per year. Yet even this figure does not reflect the true reality of a mother who can no longer take care of her children and family. Because when a mother falls apart, the entire family system collapses. And when that system collapses, the first to suffer are our children. A mother becoming ill to the point where she can no longer care for herself or her children is a tragedy that we must prevent. A prevention is possible. The signs are there. The red flags are clear. Burnout or any other illness does not appear out of nowhere. It is simply the cumulative result of decisions reaching a critical limit. Duty, guilt, fear, and exhaustion in our daily lives are urgent signals indicating that something is wrong and that fundamental changes are needed. When we recognize duty, fear, guilt, and crippling exhaustion as urgent signals from our nervous system that something is wrong, we give ourselves permission to make radical shifts before reaching a breaking point. In the early stages, these unpleasant signals are invitations to be radically honest with ourselves. A life that feels miserable, exhausting, or fundamentally misaligned is always an invitation to make 1, 2, 3, or more courageous decisions. This is where true self-expression comes in. Self-expression is the tool that enables us to make those courageous choices. It allows us to shift from being a startled chicken to a mother who stands her ground and easily says no to what drains her and yes to what she truly loves. Self-expression helps us reclaim the powerful, self-reliant force of nature that every mother inherently is. If we ever doubt that force, we need only to look at our children. Yet we so often allow the outer world to make us small. Self-expression is standing in our kitchen and saying, no, I will not drink coffee that burns my stomach. I prefer a warm cup of tea with honey. Self-expression is standing in the shower and instead of rushing through because of an endless to-do list, choosing to take those extra minutes simply because we love the warm water. Self-expression is expressing our truth, which is the only way we can protect, shield, and guide our children. It is the tool that allows us to stand up and make bold choices when we see our children suffering under our current way of living. When we dare to be radically honest and anchor ourselves in our core, true self-expression happens naturally. When we are aligned with our values, we shift from being a startled chicken reacting to external demands into a sovereign mama who creates a life that supports her children unconditionally. Here is what daily life looks like for a sovereign mama using the tool of self-expression. First, we stop reacting, we start deciding. We stop letting external noise dictate our internal state. We stop managing the outer world at the expense of our connection to our children. We align ourselves back with our children, creating a life that is life-centered and child-centered, setting boundaries without guilt or apology. Number 2, our energy comes back to us. The immense energy given to us to conceive, birth, nurture, and guide our children is no longer leaked into societal expectations or toxic performance traps. That immense energy and competence flow back into our bodies, our children, and our daily lives, allowing us to hold a clear core vision for our family. Number 3, we lead by example and are the anchors for our children. A mother who steps out of societal expectations and grounds herself in her core values shows her children how to stand firm in their own truth. As a primary caregiver, a mother grounded in her core serves as the anchor and orientation for her children, allowing their nervous systems to grow solid, grounded, and self-reliant. A clear, healthy, and joyful, aligned mother equips her children to recognize deception and withstand mistreatment. Dear Mama, we did not come into this life to live the life of a startled chicken, exhausting our vital energy to keep unsustainable structures afloat. We are mothers, for goodness sake. We are executives of life. We are the anchors for our children. Even when the outer world tries to diminish our worth, the reality remains. We are the ones assigned by nature, the universe, and Mother Earth not only to bring forth new life, but to nurture, protect, and lead that new life. It is time to allow ourselves to be infuriated by how mothers are treated in this world. It is time to look at ourselves and our children with radical honesty and ask, is this the way? Is this the way? Is the way we are living right? Is this the right way to raise our children? It is time to stop allowing the outer world to trap us in this hamster wheel. It is time to reclaim our God-given competence and life energies for ourselves and our children, rather than wasting it on societal expectations. It is time for mothers to stand their ground, reclaim their power, realign with their core, and let their truth lead the way, so that our children can live happy lives full of laughter and courage and love and self-reliance. Now, 2 questions for you, dear Mama. In which area of your daily life do you see that fundamental changes must happen so that your children can thrive even more? And number 2 question, right now in your daily life, what infuriates you the most? Thank you for listening.